Saving money on a minimum wage income may seem challenging, but it's possible with the right strategies. By setting aside a small portion of your earnings regularly, you can start building a financial cushion for the future. But have you ever wondered, what's the first step to effectively save money, even on a tight budget? In today's video, we're going to talk about something really important: how to save money when you're earning just the minimum wage. You see, many times we try to save money for the future, but unexpected things like sudden bills or emergencies often end up using all our hard-earned money. So let's start learning some smart ways to save money even when you don't earn a lot. U.S. Bureau of Economic Analysis. According to the U.S. Bureau of Economic Analysis, Americans save a meager 10% of their disposable personal income. When compared to other nations, this figure is significantly lower. Most other countries save at least 20% of their income. But here's the good news. It's never too late to start planning your finances and build a comfortable nest egg. Tip number 1. Save what you can. Saving money isn't just about how much you make. It's about deciding to save, even if it's a little bit, like 5% or 10% of what you earn. Starting this habit, even with a small amount, is really important. It's like planting a seed that'll grow into a big tree. When you get more money later on, you'll already have the habit of saving, and it'll be easier to save more. It's a bit like practicing a sport. Starting with small steps helps you get better over time. By setting aside even a small portion of your earnings now, you're getting into the rhythm of saving, and that's a great foundation for securing your financial future. Tip number 2. Save first. Make saving a priority over spending. Set aside 20% of what you earn as savings right when you get paid, before you start spending on anything else. It's like putting away the most important toy in a safe place before playing with the others. By making this a regular habit, you're building a safety net for your future. It's a bit like putting pieces in a puzzle. Each time you save, you're adding to a bigger picture of your savings over time. Keeping up this saving routine lets you see how much you could save by the end of the year. And that's really motivating. It's a smart move that sets you on the path to achieving your financial goals while still having enough for your day-to-day needs. Tip number 3. Open a savings account. Setting up a special savings account just for saving money is like giving yourself a reassuring pat on the back. It's like creating a safety net, a little treasure chest for your hard-earned cash. When you do this, you're not just managing your money, you're wrapping it up in a warm blanket of security. It's like telling your future self, "Hey, I got your back." This simple act isn't just about numbers. It's a promise you make to yourself to prioritize your dreams and goals. It's like planting a seed of peace of mind, knowing that there's a little stash growing quietly, ready to support you when you need it most. Tip number 4. Start a budget. A budget, regardless of your income level, becomes a guiding companion. Set limits for groceries, bills, personal care, etc., and stick to them. It's not about how much you make, but about how you use it. When you establish those boundaries, it's like putting up gentle guardrails that keep you on the right path. Picture your budget as a mirror reflecting your spending habits, offering insights into where your money goes. Crafting a budget isn't about deprivation, it's about understanding and balance. It's akin to creating a roadmap for your finances, ensuring that you can save a little without giving up the essentials. Tip number 5. Settle debt. Debts, like money you owe on credit cards or student loans, can slow down your plans because they grow with interest. Think of it as carrying a heavy backpack that makes it hard to reach your money goals. But if you set aside some money from your budget to pay off these debts, especially the ones that charge you a lot in interest, it's like taking off that heavy backpack. You're not just making payments, you're getting rid of a burden. It's like slowly getting rid of stress and feeling more in control. With each payment, you're stepping towards a future where you don't have to carry that heavy load anymore, and things start looking brighter for your money journey. Tip number 6. Lower housing expenses. Living below your means is like giving your piggy bank a high five. It's about making smart choices so you can save more money. When it comes to where you live, think of it like finding a cozy home that doesn't cost too much. Downsizing or looking for cheaper places is like finding a good deal that makes your piggy bank even happier. It's not just about spending less, it's about making room for a future where money worries are smaller and you can do more of the things you love. So by picking a home that fits your budget, you're not just saving money, you're giving yourself a ticket to a future with more possibilities and less stress. Tip number 7. Lower car expenses. Having a car can cost a bunch of money, like dealing with a pile of bills. Think about it. Do you really need one? If you do, it's all about being smart with your choices. It's like being a detective, finding the best deals on insurance and payment plans. When you do your homework, you're not just saving money. It's like giving yourself a high five for being clever. It's not just about having a car. It's about having one in a way that doesn't take all your money. The feelings here are like a mix of feeling relieved and proud. You're not just cutting down on costs. You're making the road ahead smoother, where your car doesn't just take you places. It takes you there without emptying your wallet. Tip number 8. Spend less on food. Sorting out your meals and cooking at home is like giving your wallet a friendly hug. When you're mindful of what you eat, it's surprising how much money stays in your pocket. Think of it as a little victory dance for your budget. Choosing to dine in rather than going out is like having a money-saving superhero cape. And here's a bonus tip. Cutting back on drinks, especially alcohol, is like giving your savings an extra boost. It's not just about eating in. It's about making choices that are kind to your budget. The emotions in this money-saving journey are a mix of satisfaction and pride. You're not just cooking, you're creating a recipe for financial success. One meal at a time. That feels pretty awesome. Tip number 9. Prioritize your health. Taking care of your health is like giving yourself a big, comforting hug. It's super important, even when you're watching your budget. Think of health insurance as a shield that protects you from unexpected expenses if you ever get sick. It's a bit like having a superhero cape for your well-being. Prioritizing preventative care, like regular checkups, is like giving your body the attention it deserves. Your health is not something to compromise, even when you're keeping an eye on your spending. The emotions tied to this are a mix of relief and self-care. Investing in your health isn't just about money. It's about feeling good, staying strong, and making sure you're ready to tackle whatever comes your way. Tip number 10. Eliminate bad habits. Listening to the speaker's advice is like having a friendly chat with someone who cares about your well-being. They're saying, hey, bad habits don't just mess with your health. They play tricks on your wallet too. Think about smoking, gambling, or those unplanned shopping sprees. They're like sneaky money snatchers. Cutting out these habits isn't just good for your health. It's like putting a shield around your money. It's not about being a superhero. It's about being smart. The emotions here are a mix of awareness and empowerment. By kicking these habits to the curb, you're not just saving money. You're taking control of your financial story and giving yourself a high five for making choices that are both wallet-friendly and good for you. And there you have it, folks. 10 powerful tips on how to save money on a minimum wage income. Start implementing these strategies and take charge of your financial future. Remember, small changes today lead to big savings tomorrow. If you found these tips helpful, give us a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, happy saving.